Live streaming is on.
That was you, Adnan. Right, excellent. Welcome to where we run through the TADHack Global 2022 winners. So I'm going to kick off things first. So just bear with me for a second while I get to the slides I need to present. I can hear your notifications again. Let me just share that. Just hang on a second. I apologize. I'm just taking a little bit of time here. There we go. And then I go to share. And then I need to find, there we go. Share. Now, hopefully, everybody can see the slide that is TADHack Global 2022 winners. Just let me know if you can't. Good. Right. Now, do you see this next slide with our global sponsors? Please respond if you do.
I can see it.
Excellent,
Yep.
great. So first of all, a big thank you to Radiasis, Strollard, and Jambones. Without them, TADHack Global would not have taken place. So a big thank you to our sponsors. Now, it's not just our global sponsors. We have many partners around the world. For example, quite a few of us will be giving a presentation of some of the hacks that were generated over this weekend at Network X in Amsterdam on Wednesday. Also, we have long-time partners like IdeaMart. IdeaMart has been with us since the beginning, all the way back in 2014. And then, of course, Deutsche Telekom was helping run Berlin. Ava was there, as well as Hubraum. And as you can see, we have many organizations that come together to help us make TADHack Global a success. And part of it is because of diversity. We encourage not just coders. We make a point of saying TADHack is not just for software engineers. And definitely this year with the Strollard challenge, which was a pure data challenge. So congratulations to Thomas for giving us our first data challenge rather than a software challenge. We are open. Anybody can take part. TADHack really is for anyone. We are sort of family friendly-ish. I don't pretend hacking over a weekend is in any way family friendly, but at least we let you sleep overnight. And of course, the most important part of TADHack is you. That is everybody who takes part. So thank you to all the TADHackers who took part this year. As you can see, lots of people all around the world, all hacking on our global sponsors. And just quickly by the numbers, we had over 450 hackers that took part. 52 hacks were created over just one weekend. Amazing creativity. Radiasis did very well, scored 23 hacks. So they did an amazing job. So let me just quickly run through the locations, and then I'll go through the location winners, and then I will hand over to Adnan to run through the Radiasis global winners. So we ran actually Amsterdam and UK virtual. Berlin was hybrid, so it was in person, but it also was part of this virtual collective across Amsterdam, Berlin, and the UK. For Berlin, of course, we have to thank Hubraum, Ava Networks, and T Developers. For Amsterdam, Quicksit and Speak Up, and then for the UK, of course, Rob Pickering. Without him, TADHack UK would not be possible. And that's, I just wanted to highlight, it's about the people that make TADHack run year on year. And here are some of the pictures from Berlin with everybody looking happy, which maybe is slightly unusual for the Germans. And then over to Colombia, where normally they're very happy. There's some smiles there, but you can see everybody is heads down, focused, getting their hacks working. Then in Tampa, we had a big event down there, and in Sri Lanka. Now, this event was just the top 15 teams. There were many other teams that applied. So again, with Sri Lanka, it's a part of the overall developer community that comes together. And we had many people. I think we had more remote hacks than we've ever had before from around the world. So people hacking in the comfort of their own home. So let's go through some of the location winners. So for Colombia, Xcode won third place. Then in second place were hybrids. This was an interesting hack, and it was making legal advice and information available to anybody. So sort of democratization of legal processes, which I thought was really interesting. And as you can see, they brought an extended member of their family to the hack, which is great. And then the winners in first place were IoT OC. So this is using IoT to help people with obsessive compulsive disorder. And for example, if you suffer OC, the hassle, the problems you have in just leaving the house, worrying about things being left on, is a major disability. So again, great hack, well done to that team. And there we go. Just showing everybody that was hacking. Now, we did have a few problems with the audio on those, but the great thing is all the local prizes got allocated. We weren't able to do global judging this year, but we're trying to get updates of some of the videos so that everybody can see just how good the hacks are from Colombia. So well done, TADHack Colombia. Then moving on to TADHack Sri Lanka, which always has the coolest logos every year. Now their overall winner was Team Regex, and they had a hack called FireMX. It was a fire detection system. See the presentation, it's excellent. Again, just go to TADHack on YouTube. You'll see it all. I'll have a weblog out soon covering all the winners with links to their videos. There they are, receiving their award. And we've got Dinesh there, the CEO from Zenith Mobile. And then we have some of the Idea Mart team. Again, they have both been part of TADHack since the beginning in 2014. The first runner-up was Team Codemask with Codio, and this is helping create the future superheroes. That is coders. So again, excellent presentation, great idea, and well done to the Codemask team. Here they are receiving their runners-up award, and then the second runners-up was Team Crew with a intelligent slot detection. So this is looking at parking spaces in real time. Now, of course, given the gasoline or petrol scarcity in Sri Lanka, parking's pretty important. So again, I think in dealing with a local market need. And there they are receiving their prize. So there's a group photo, as you can see, lots of people, and this is a fraction of the people that are submitted to TADHack Sri Lanka. So what I'd like to do now is to hand over to Adnan. So I'm now going to stop sharing. So if you would now start sharing, Adnan, when you're ready, and he will run through all the Radiuses winners. And I can see your slides there coming through nice and clear, Adnan.
All right, thank you, Alan. First of all, to all the participants in the TADHack, so it was amazing. Actually, we took a lot of time going through each and every individual submission. There's so many really amazing and innovative ideas. So congratulations to, I think, everybody that participated. It made our decision a little bit difficult, but nonetheless, we had to converge down to a few. As you can see, we decided to take first place winner. I'll kind of go through them in a second here. Second place, we ended up having two third place winners tied, so they both get third place awards. And since there was so many great innovations, we decided to create a couple of additional categories, special categories on the right-hand side, one for Best Industry 4.0 hack, and another special category we created based on what we saw around disruptive digital engagement hack. So congratulations to everybody. Kind of quickly run through these winners here that use the Radiuses Engage Digital platform to create their hacks. So first off, the congratulations to the field workforce helper with Nacho. Very amazing presentation, actually. It actually tied many of the different parts of the solution together. That's why we kind of felt that this was a fairly complete end-to-end solution that used many different aspects of the Radisys Engage Digital platform, including visual design tools, creating the IVR application, creating a backend connectors to CRM, to create a very useful inventory management and inventory tracking system that kind of tied into backend database systems as well on Google Sheets. A couple of quick screenshots. So these are some of the part of the presentation that was part of this hack. By the way, the presentation again was excellent. It was very informative and clear for us to kind of go through and see what the solution proposal was, how it was created, and then a live working demonstration of it. So this was kind of a screenshot of what Nacho had presented in the solution part of it, using the Engage Digital platform, using the visual design tool aspect, and this is sort of the end-to-end live demonstration of the working solution and the backend tying into the CRM database to do live updates that was doing the inventory management and inventory tracking aspects of it. So once again, congratulations to number one winner here, first prize winner. Quickly moving on to second place winner. A team named Similarly Geeky, Secret Babble. Again, excellent presentation, by the way, to Steve and Lily. Very informative and very useful hack and application, real-time multilingual translation and creating transcripts. We like the secret aspect of it as well for privacy reasons, where individuals got their translated messages instead of being shared widely in the participants. The translations work really well, and the real-time exchange worked really well too. One other thing we actually particularly liked about this one was that they showed a lot of the backend in terms of the logging and tracing that was going on, and also at the end they made a couple of suggestions in terms of what didn't go so well. So that was really good. That was really good to see as well, to say where things could be improved a little bit, in the platform and in the application itself. So again, very nicely done and also very nicely presented. There's a fun little slide on that in terms of showing, both the incoming side and the inbound and the outbound sides, picking different languages and being able to do real speech to text transcription, and then sending either messages to the parties or being able to play the messages back in real time. So again, congratulations, excellent hack and a really good presentation. So that was our number two winner. And as I mentioned, we have two third prize winners equally. So I'll go to so these are the two third prize winners, 3A and 3B as we're calling it. So Blink, I'll go through that quickly, and then the third prize winner is Live Connect. So let's go through Blink presentation first. So Blink had a really nice presentation. Linda created this hack and presented it in this thing here. It was really informative for it said crowd places where things may be crowded and be able to navigate people more effectively in many different venues and locations like hospitals, banks, shops, etc., and information that people who visit those places can get access to that information before or while they're visiting that place. So it's not necessarily we saw that it's for crowd management, but also informative management about those local venues or locations where somebody may not know where a certain office may be within a hospital, or where certain areas of the airport they may be looking for but don't know what facilities are available or how to get there. So again, very nicely done. They leveraged the Radisys Engage Digital platform with an AI bot engine that was created, as well as some location-specific information that can be relayed through real-time voice response, as well as using the Radisys Engage Digital platform's WebRTC real-time communication system. So a couple of screenshots again from the Blink hack. So this was the visual design tool that was used to create the user interaction real-time flows on a per location or per site basis. And then there's not a detailed view, but there was more detail around the actual AI engine that the Radisys EDP platform provides. So that was also built as part of this application and demonstrated as part of this hack. So again, really nicely done and a great presentation. So congratulations. The second third place winner was Live Connect. I think the idea was excellent to John and team there. I know we could kind of see a lot of potential for this thing. I think we, in terms of connecting, is kind of a marketplace for people who are experts or tutors in many different domains, whether they're for education or for for entertainment or self-learning type of things, and maybe even some professional cases where people are looking for professionals. And so essentially we see this as a marketplace where it connects the experts with the people who are seeking expert advice in many different areas. And that requires obviously not just the live communications when the expert and the participant connect in real time, which is of course using our RateAssist engaged digital platforms, WebRTC, peer-to-peer, and could also be used for multi-party as well. Could potentially also use language translation if there's language barriers, speech recognition, text-to-speech, and potentially could use video analytics as well as part of our platform. The other parts that can also be used, as I think, as was mentioned in the hack and in the presentation, was the matching of the to get to have an interview with the expert before you sign up to actually to sign up for any kind of classes. So you can do a live bot to get to know the expert before you decide which one you're going to connect to, and the scheduling and mapping and reminder aspect of that. All of those aspects kind of were presented in here. So again, really nicely done. I think we see a lot of potential for this going forward as well. So again, congratulations to our second third prize winner. Now, as I mentioned earlier, there were so many innovative things, we had to create 2 additional categories. So these special categories were really around innovative areas, and kind of moving on to those. So the global winners for those after the Live Connect. Sorry, I'm still on the Live Connect one here. Let's get into these special categories here. So the first special category is the Best Industry 4.0 hack. So this one, I think, Alan, you had mentioned that previously from the Sri Lanka team. We saw that as a great example of where live video streams with computer vision and AI processing can be used. In this case, it was fire detection. And it used the RateAssist engaged digital platform for notifications, real-time calling, and alerting once an event is detected. So I think even though in this case the computer vision aspects were done within, I believe, the Raspberry Pi, those live streams could be sent in real time to the engaged digital platform, where the inferencing engine could perform that work, because the cost of the compute and in managing all those sites could be problematic in some cases. So those live streams, raw video feeds, could be sent to engaged digital platform, where many different types of inferencing can be applied to it, not just only FAR, but many other situations as well. But nonetheless, it was an excellent Industry 4.0 type of application, and it also blended in or integrated what happens when an alert occurs, or then is the notifications and communication as an essential part of such end-to-end solutions. So again, congratulations to the team for the Best Industry 4.0 hack. And the second one in the special category, sorry, these are the couple of slides from the fire detection and alerting demo. And moving on to our second global winners for Best Industry Hack was the Best Disruptive Digital Engagement Hack. So this was really interesting. Again, it was LifeVerse that actually combined metaverse-like capabilities where whether it's a healthcare, or could actually be applied to other types of industries as well. But this is an excellent example of in the healthcare environment, where a metaverse-like a solution that was presented by the team here, and then on the back end, when a connection occurs between, in this example, an appointment management aspect, as well as then the reminders, virtual assistants, and ultimately a live consultation that occurs with with either a physician or somebody who's helping you manage and track your appointment and get the healthcare providers connected with the patients seeking seeking services from that facility. So again, I think we see a lot of future use cases for this, not just I think in healthcare, although this team's focused on the healthcare, but the similar examples in many other verticals that combine that virtual reality type of experience along with real-time communications and an end-to-end solutions. So again, congratulations to the team here that built this, combining many different technologies as are kind of listed over here, including the, as you can see, where the Radius's Engage platform was used for multi-party video, intelligent IVR, and a video assistant. So again, thanks to all the teams. Very, very impressed with all the solutions here. Not just the winners. There was many other solutions we saw. It was difficult to kind of converge down to these few over here. But again, a broader congratulations to everybody that participated. And thanks again from the Radius team. So back to you, Alan.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Adnan. So now we will hand over to Thomas. So Thomas, if you could share your presentation.
Sure thing. I can make sure I get it right here. Hold on.
Yep, don't worry. But yeah, that was excellent, Adnan. I think you really covered, the scope of just, there you go, how impressive the hacks were. And again, created over a weekend. So it shows the power of the Radius platform in being able to enable developers to quite quickly create such impressive hacks. So now, Thomas, over to you.
Thank you, Alan. Appreciate it. And I wanna before we get into the Strawled winners, I want to tell you how impressed I am with all the things that have happened I saw over the weekend and how grateful I am to be part of the process. I think TADHack is a great thing. So what we were looking for here was the golden beacon. And for those of you who haven't heard of beacons yet, beacons are PDFs for conversations. And a number of us inside the TADHack community have been working hard to propose an open standard to carry conversations. And as part of that open standard, as is usual, we're looking for an example of our open standard to use in our reference library, to check third-party tools to make sure they're compliant to the standard, and to illustrate the analysis of conversations, and finally to set the tone of our community. And as Alan said, TADHack is really a nice community. It is open, it is worldwide, it is diverse. So I want to thank all of you who gave us jokes that we can use as the content for the Golden Beacon. We had dozens and dozens and dozens of great ones, but we really had to boil it down to a few, and we have one winner and a couple runners up. So the winner of the joke contest was Engineers on a Plane. That's from Ryan from Illinois. I actually put that joke here on the screen if you want to see it. And the reason why we thought this was a really great joke to be the representative and the golden beacon for the beacon standard was, first of all, it was funny. There were a lot of funny ones. This is pretty funny. The recording was nice and clear. I thought it was a little educational. I think, Bernoulli was smiling in heaven for knowing the difference between 2 in 1,000 and 1 in a million. So good job with that. I liked how family oriented it was, no sex involved, although didn't have much of that, but you never know. I thought it would work really well for all the engineers around the world. I thought it was kind of funny. And of course, it gave a lot of geekiness to it. So good job, Ryan. I also want to call out that both Lily and Marquis de Geek had really also great submissions for different reasons. For instance, I thought Lily had a lot of great emotion in her recording that she gave to us. And that emotion will show up well when we start analyzing beacons for emotional content. And I thought Marquis Geek had a really hilarious one. So 250 for each one of them. So Lily and Marquis, but most of all, Ryan, thank you so much. We'll let you know when the standard is submitted as an internet draft. And congratulations on your newfound fame.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Thomas. Oh, it's nice to see those winners. So let me now share my screen again. And we are moving on to the last global sponsor, which is Jambones. So, Dave, over to you.
All right. First I want to thank Alan for putting on this, as he always does. It's really amazing to me how many young people are getting funneled into the industry through the efforts of just one guy, which is Alan. So we'd love to support it. But when you look at the pictures of the teams across the world, it kind of blows my mind, and it's fantastic because our industry is one where people can create a career path without knowing the right people, without having to go through a lot of education. And this is such a great example of it. So we love supporting it at Jambones as we can. And this year we were supporting it with a partner, Cognigy. Cognigy is a conversational leader in the conversational AI contact center space. And they have a fantastic sort of low-code environment for building AI flows that really bring AI to the masses. So it's a multi-channel environment, but we were really super happy when they chose Jambones for their voice channel. And we wanted to kind of showcase that this year. So we did. So we had a variety of hacks, and some were using Jambones and Cognigy together, and some just Jambones. So let's roll to the first one. I was really proud of these guys. This kind of puts the point on how quickly young people can build stuff. These guys were contacting me in the middle of the afternoon, asking for credentials, and then firing 1 or 2 questions, getting themselves up to speed on Cognigy, getting themselves up to speed on Jambones, and building something. It was kind of amazing. I really didn't think they were going to get to the finish line. And then when I saw what they had built, boy, I was really impressed. It's a really neat website with kind of multi-channel support. So they've got a chatbot sort of a chatbot on the website, and that they use Cognigy to build that. You can quickly build and then embed and deploy. And then the same flow that they built in Cognigy, they can trigger through voice using Jambones. They figured all that out. They got it working. It looked really nice. Again, bunch of young kids. People should be aware of these guys because I think they would be great hires for anybody. But what they did here was really great. So I was excited to see that one.
Great, thank you. And just to add just a couple of things. So T developers, they didn't allocate their $1,000 to Berlin, but they have added it to all 3 hacks that were built on Jambones, simply because they are so cool. And now, I know this is going to be very embarrassing. Down here, there's a picture of Ryan, Jay, and Vishal, but not from this year. This is when they were at high school, and from TADHack 2018. So they look a little different now, and they are off at some prestigious universities. So I hope TADHack played a part in helping them achieve all they've done so far. So again, well done, guys. And I think the Ryan from Illinois might be the Ryan here. So
that's my Ryan right there.
There you go.
Close, dude. Oh, Jay, you were in the running.
That's good to know. Okay, sorry, Dave, for interrupting. Back to you.
No problem. Yeah, can roll to the next one. This was another example of a couple of guys that built something really quick, contacting me in the morning, not knowing anything about Jambones, and built something that I found was kind of neat and impressive. It was kind of a voice bot that was not just going to do text to speech, but also summarize in kind of package form the output and then present it for further processing downstream. So the example was calling in and booking an appointment and having that service, a voice service, be able to take all the necessary details, not just the date and time, what was required, and so forth. Really good. I thought they did a great job in a short period of time.
And again, T developers contributed to the prize here simply because this hack is so cool.
Yes, thank you on my part for T developers for juicing up my bounty money a little bit. That was great. Okay, and then finally, this one I really like, someone near and dear to my heart, Sam Machin. And Sam has actually contributed source code to Jambones in the past. He's kind of a whiz at a lot of things, especially Node-RED. And if you watch this video, you'll see a bunch of other really cool things he is knowledgeable in as well. So here he built a push-to-talk system with these micro little Raspberry Pis, and then integrated voice in as sort of an external over-the-top controller apparatus using Jambones. And so it was really innovative, and it was fun for me because it integrated a bunch of stuff I don't know of. So really impressed with what Sam did there. And people should know, I hope it's okay for me to say that Sam's fresh off his last success and looking for something new. So if people have opportunities, once you watch this video, you may want to reach out to Sam when you see the scope of skills that he does have.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Dave. And absolutely, Sam, there are geeks in this world, and then there are uber geeks. And Sam falls well into that uber geek category. So definitely, I've got the link on the weblog I'm putting together. So he's easy to get in contact. I definitely recommend you do. So again, thank you so much, Dave, for being a sponsor. So that's it. We're done. Thank you so much for being part of TADHack Global. Excellent set of results there. I'll get a weblog up on this so it's all clear who's won. And again, thank you so much for taking part.